This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Rhine today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet, and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind.
McPherson. It's at McPherson High School, the location of the Mid-America Classic, 21st annual, and it's the 2016 Mid-America Classic from McPherson, where the Hayes High Indians and Olathe East Hawks get set for the opening round of this tournament. First of 4 games here in McPherson. Olathe East coming in at 8-1. They are the number 7 team in Class 6A. They're 8-1. And they have scored on average 46 points per ball game. However, they're giving up just 32 per contest. They've won their last 7 by an average score of 44-32, coming out of the Sunflower League. Hayes High, coached by Kirk Maska, also in his 6th year, 4-6 overall, 1-3 out of the Western Athletic Conference. Hayes High, like Olathe East, is scoring 46 points per ball game. The difference so far, though, Olathe East takes far less shots than Hayes High. The Hawks are averaging 41% from the field and 35% on threes this season. For Hayes High, 34% from the field and 21% on threes. Your uniform update is brought to you by Phase 2. Hayes High in their road maroon uniforms, white numbers trimmed in gold with Hayes written across the front of the jersey above the numbers. For Olathe East, the Hawks will be in their home white uniforms, East written in blue, numbers in blue as well, trimmed in orange. East is written across the jersey above the numbers on the front side. Uniform update brought to you by Phase 2. Big thanks to Phase 2 for providing game day apparel for our broadcast. Quick turnaround and in-house graphic design department ready to help your team. They also have game day items in stock as well. Phase 2, just off of Vine Street on East 22nd next to Big D's Rental in Hayes. Starting lineups for Hayes High, a little different tonight. Talon Cleveno, Haley George, Callie Leiker, and Audra Schmeidler. Those 4 are the same. Maddie Hutchison will make her first start, the 5'5 freshman, in for Nicole Dinkle, who had been under the weather for a few days. For Olathe East, they are a tall starting lineup. 4 of their starters, 5'10 or taller. Their shortest starter is Katie Gleason, a 5'7 sophomore. Caroline Hoppick, a 5'10 junior, Sydney Wilson, a 5'10 sophomore, Cameron Kincaid, a 5'11 junior, and Reagan Shoemaker, a 6'1 junior. Of those starters, 3 of them averaging 9 to 9.5 points per ball game. For Hayes High, Cleveno, George, Leiker, Hutchison, and Schmeidler. For Olathe East, Gleason, Hoppick, Wilson, Kincaid, and Shoemaker. Hayes High right to left for this ball game. It'll be Olathe East left to right as we get set for the opening tip-off of the 2016 Mid-America Classic. And your tip-off is brought to you by Steel Fabrications. The Ironmen of Western Kansas, Steel Fabrications. If you need it fixed, welded, built, or sandblasted, see Steel Fab. East Highway 40 in Hayes, proud to support the area youth in all they do. Tip is up and 1, as you would expect by the much taller Olathe East team. Here's Gleason over into the right-hand corner for Caroline Hoppick. Now, she's 5'10", but does have 11 threes. They go backside. Layup blocked by Haley George, but a foul called. And free throws coming up for Cameron Kincaid, a 73% free throw shooter. She, by percentage, is the best free throw shooter on Olathe East squad. Foul comes just 11 seconds into the ball game. It is up and good as the foul is whistled on the Indians' point guard, Callie Leiker. First point of the ball game to Cameron Kincaid, 5.5 points a game, 4 rebounds, but again, a 73% free throw shooter. Knocks the first down, misses the second. Callie Leiker comes flying in for the rebound. Indians down by a point. Here's Leiker, freshman point guard, 2 freshmen in the lineup for Hayes High. Man-to-man from Olathe East. Here's Maddie Hutchison, out to Haley George. George left side for Audra Schmeidler. 1 dribble left hand, pull up 2-pointer. No good, too strong. Rebound on the baseline comes down to Gleason, and here comes Olathe East. Pretty good look that time for Schmeidler, couldn't get it to drop. Gleason out high to Kincaid, over onto the right side, then for Wilson. Team high 12 threes. She's a 5'10 sophomore. Around to Gleason over the left side in front of the Hayes High cheerleaders. Indians zone up, pack it inside, ball knocked away, loose and steal. A turnover, Olathe East, taken away by Talon Cleveno, out to Callie Leiker. Indians down 1-0 to start the game, a minute into it. Leiker, right side pass for fellow freshman Maddie Hutchison, out high to Haley George. George left side for Schmeidler. Schmeidler picked up by 6'1 Reagan Shoemaker, a pass inside, and a foul on Olathe East. It is whistled on Caroline Hoppick. Olathe East without one of their other 5'10 players, as they are without Jordan Rehagen, a 5'10 junior who's out due to injury. Indians inbound on the baseline. They go inside to Schmeidler, poked away, loose on the floor. It is a ball that is saved by Schmeidler, ends up to Leiker, inside Haley George, turns into the 5'10 players, and travels with the basketball. Turnover for each team, and now Hayes High is going to jump into some full court pressure. Hayes High going to try to force Olathe East bigs to work that basketball. Here's Gleason behind the timeline. Katie Gleason still with the count. Gets it all the way up to Wilson across the timeline and just beats the 10 count to Gleason right elbow. Hopick on the right wing. Feeds it inside. Ball tipped and taken away by Maddie Hutchison. Back-to-back turnovers for Olathe East. Indians still down 1-0. 0 for 1 from the field and a traveling violation on their only 2 possessions. Here's Talon Cleveno off a screen to the right side. Bounce pass into George. She loses it. It's out of bounds. Nope, saved on the baseline by Gleason. And then a foul on a reach by Maddie Hutchison. 1-0. Hayes High hanging tough early here with Olathe East thanks to some defense and a timeout taken by Coach Clint Evans of the Olathe East Hawks, an Emporia State graduate out of what is now the MIAA. Kirk Maska of the Hayes High Indians, a Fort Hays State grad. Of course, when each of them would have graduated, Fort Hays would have not have been part of the MIAA at the time. Hayes High down 1-0, 6:09 to go first quarter. Indian basketball brought to you by Hertz Rent-A-Car, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, Steel Fabrications, Precision Valley Golf Center, and Crop Production Services of Hayes. Hayes High all-time in this tournament, 8-16. They're 2-6 in the opening round. Olathe East, this is just their second year in this tournament. They lost in the tournament's only double overtime game ever in the opening round 2 years ago. They finished with 2 more wins in that tournament to go 2-1 and ended up in 5th place. Now a steal against the full court pressure. Callie Leiker took a pass away that was tipped by Talon Cleveno. 3 Olathe East turnovers. Hutchison to Haley George from just inside the arc. Fires and misses too strong. Rebound comes down to Sydney Wilson. Indians 0 for 2 from the field. And so far, East has not gotten a shot off. Just the lone free throw they've had so far. Gleason over on the left side, shooting down to our right, and their home whites. Out high to Caroline Hopick. Right side for Kincaid. Over the top of the defense to Hopick. Left side. Pass the three-point line to Gleason. Indians packing in that zone and so far has been able to keep the ball from going inside to this very tall East team into the right corner. Wide open 3 for Hopick. No good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Haley George. First field goal attempt for Olathe East, and the Indians still down by a point. 5:10 to go, first quarter, 1-0 the score. Here's Callie Leiker off a screen. Out high to Hutchison. Thought about a 3, can't shoot, lobs a pass in the corner to Cleveno. Bounce pass into George, turns off the backboard and scores. Basket by Haley George gives the Indians a 2-1 lead. It's the first field goal of the ball game, and it comes at the 4:55 mark of the first quarter. Hayes High by a point. Ball on the right side, Gleason. Jump shot from 15 feet off the rim twice and no good. And Audra Schmeidler comes down with the rebound. And Hayes High so far with the 2-1 advantage. 4:35 to go first quarter. Each team with substitutions on the first dead ball. Right side, Audra Schmeidler. Pump fake, wants to drive, cut off, throws it left side. Open for 3 is Cleveno. No good. A little short. Rebound comes down to Hopick, and she wants to run with it and gets it stolen. Callie Leiker with the steal. Leiker attacks. Into the corner, she'll go to Hutchison. Makes the shot, but a travel called on the pass. Indians' third turnover. Tough break for the Indians. They got the open look, and Hutchison knocked it down, but travel called. Callie Leiker, Haley George, Audra Schmeidler, Maddie Hutchison check out. As Maddie Keller comes in for Hayes High, Nicole Dinkle, along with J.C. Dale and Savannah Schneider. Talon Cleveno remains in the game. Indians need to keep up the defensive pressure midway through this quarter. They lead 2-1 and a steal. J.C. Dale takes it away. 5 early Olathe East turnovers. And Hayes High midway through the first leads the number 7 team in 6A 2-1. Savannah Schneider left side for Talon Cleveno. Cleveno comes off a screen to J.C. Dale out high, way past the three-point line to Nicole Dinkle. The senior on her right hip. Dribbles, bounce pass to Dale on the baseline, got it poked away, saves it, back out into the hands of the wrong team. Ends up in the hands of Gleason. 4th Indian turnover. Gleason left to right, goes onto the baseline, ball is tipped and stolen away. Another steal, Hayes High, and here comes Cleveno. Gets bumped from behind, loses the basketball, and the Indians turn it back over. 5 Hayes High turnovers, 6 on Olathe East. Ball left side for Hope Owens into the game. Lobs it inside and threw it away. Another Hayes High steal. 7 Olathe East turnovers, and the Indians lead 2-1. Here's Savannah Schneider on the run. Stops with the basketball, pulls it out. Callie Leiker checks in on the next dead ball for Hayes High. Bounce pass right side, freshman J.C. Dale. Out high then to Keller. Left side for Schneider. Schneider looks inside for Dale. Can't find her. Out to Cleveno. Cleveno holds the ball, now fires, gets her three-pointer blocked and taken away by Wilson. Wilson on the run the other way. Layup good, and it's the first field goal for Olathe East. Block, rebound, and layup all for Sydney Wilson. 3-2. Hayes High trails by a point again with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Schneider with the basketball, held and fouled. And the foul is called against Caroline Hoppick, and that's her second. She has picked up both of the fouls on Olathe East. The 5'10 junior, 9.5 points a ball game, will come out. Talon Cleveno checks out for Hayes High. Coming in for the Indians is going to be Callie Leiker. Nicole Dinkle, Savannah Schneider, Callie Leiker, J.C. Dale. Dale inside to Keller. Keller lost the ball between her legs. Turnover, Hayes High, number 6, and Keller had good position. Back the other way comes Hoppick, who did not come out of the game. Into the right corner, a three missing. Rebound comes down to McKenna Weinmiller. Weinmiller, the freshman, clears it back out. Onto the right side for Wilson. Out high, near steal by Hayes High, but saved by Hoppick, and then back for Sydney Wilson. Goes to the free throw line. Baseline bounce pass for Emily Jansnoski, the 5'10 senior, the only senior on the team. A drive by Weinmiller. Down the lane, got it poked away. Dale with the steal. Jump ball calls, and it goes to Hayes High on the 8th first quarter turnover on Olathe East. Hayes High, though, has not been able to take advantage. The Indians with 6 themselves and trail 3-2. Indians 1 of 5 from the field. Olathe East 1 of 3 so far. Hayes High basketball, down by a point, 2 minutes to go, first quarter. J.C. Dale can't handle the pass, stolen away. Unforced turnover number 7 on the other end. A wild shot by Jansnowski misses. Rebound comes down into the hands of Kincaid, and she is fouled, and we'll get 2 more free throws. And a chance for Olathe East to open up the biggest lead of the game at 2. Maddie Keller with her first foul. Minute 48 to go in the first quarter. Kincaid's free throws up and good. She has a pair of points, both from the free throw line. She's 2 for 3. And it's 4-2. Hayes High down by 2 points. Maddie Keller out, J.C. Dale out. Haley George, Audra Schmeidler back in, joining Callie Leiker, Savannah Schneider, and Nicole Dinkle. Second free throw up for Kincaid is good. She's 3 of 4 from the line, right about her 73% average. And Hayes High down by 3 now, 5-2. Olathe East allows only 32 points per ball game. Indians with just 2 so far. Here's Nicole Dinkle driving, shooting, and being fouled. The shot won't go, but Nicole Dinkle getting aggressive going to the lane will earn a couple of free throws. The foul is on McKenna Weinmiller, her first, the team's 4th. The only 2 fouls on Hayes High have resulted in free throws for Cameron Kincaid. Free throw up by Dinkle, short, looking for her first point of the night. Indian basketball brought to you by Horizon Appliance Electronics, Next Tech, Heartland Building Center, and Midwest Energy. Winner of this game gets the winner of Manhattan and Andale in the semifinals. Dinkle's second free throw, perfect. Well, Nicole is a 61% free throw shooter. She knocks 1 of 2 down, 5-3. Hayes High down by a field goal. Ball left side for Sydney Wilson, over the top of the defense to Kincaid. She drives, shoots, got it blocked by Schmeidler, out of bounds to Hayes High. Olathe East 1 for 5 from the field, matching the Indians' shooting percentage in the first quarter. Hayes High 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Olathe East 3 of 4 so far. That's the difference. 5-3, Hayes High down by 2. A minute 25 to go in the first quarter. Hayes High hanging tough with the number 7 team in 6A. Here's Leiker by her girl. Got a step, but gets cut off. Bounce pass gets knocked out of bounds by Hayes High. Indians' 8th turnover to match Olathe East's 8th turnover. 5-3, low-scoring first quarter. Of course, that's pretty well stating the obvious when 8 points have been scored between the two teams. Indians full court pressure, ball in the middle of the floor. Sydney Wilson into the corner. It's a trap. Hoppick picks up her dribble, gives it to Kincaid in the right corner. On the backside, Gleason, jumper, no, crawled in. Katie Gleason gets her first 2 points on a cut and jumper from 6 feet, 7-3. Indians down by 4. Inside a minute to go, first quarter. Here's Callie Liker with the basketball at the point, right side for Savannah Schneider. Schneider playing the 2 down the lane, got it ripped away from her, and a foul after the turnover against Hayes High. Indians' 9th turnover of the first quarter. They've been averaging just under 20 turnovers a game at 19.7. Savannah Schneider out, Talon Cleveno in with 45 seconds to go, first quarter, 7-3. Indians down by 4. A Haley George basket and a free throw by Nicole Dinkle. Here's Gleason in the middle of the floor, gets it onto the right side for Wilson. Wilson attacks against the pressure, stops, pulls it out to Gleason with 35 seconds to go, first quarter. East up by 4. Gleason right side for Wilson. Wilson in the right-hand corner is able to find Kincaid. Back over the top to Gleason on the left wing. One dribble, back right side for Wilson. Clock down to 20 seconds. Into the right corner for Kincaid. Has not shot a 3 yet this year. Stands in that right corner. As going to work is Wilson. Back to the corner. Skip pass for Gleason. Gleason top of the key. On the left side, thought about a 3, instead to Hoppick in the corner. Right side for Wilson. Onto the baseline, long 2 from Kincaid. Misses at airballed, rebound out of bounds. It stays with East with 0.6 seconds remaining on the first quarter clock. And Hayes High lined up to inbound the ball. It's actually Olathe East basketball. They'll lob it in. Caught and shot at the buzzer. No good by Sydney Wilson. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, Hayes High trails Olathe East by 4, 7-3. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
Doctors Martin, Miller, and Roll.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vitston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Trails Olathe East, the number 7 team in 6A, by the score of 7-3. Indian basketball brought to you by You Save Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Hayes and Lacrosse, Simpson Farm Enterprises, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, Discount Siding, and Lifetime Dental Care. East basketball to start the second quarter. Gleason nearly had her pass stolen, saved by Wilson. Wilson pump fake back to Gleason onto the left side, into the corner to Hoppick. Once the skip pass instead to Gleason on the left wing as East shoots down to our right. Into the corner for Kincaid. Doesn't shoot the 3, doesn't even really look at it. Now will pass up on this long 2-pointer to Gleason. Drives to the left elbow. Back to Gleason on the left side. Stops, gives it in the left corner then for Hoppick. Hoppick gives it onto the right side for Kincaid. Kincaid then to the free throw line for Shoemaker. Shoemaker one dribble, back out to Gleason. Indians have been pretty solid on defense, but East also doesn't force shots by any stretch of the imagination. Here's Shoemaker against a double team, misses. Rebound, flying in to get it is Cameron Kincaid. Hawks now make that 2 for 9 from the field. Gleason on the right side for Hoppick. Low scoring affair here in McPherson. 7-3. Gleason drives, gets it poked away, out of bounds, off of East's Cameron Kincaid. 9 turnovers on each team. J.C. Dale, Maddie Keller, Savannah Schneider, and Nicole Dinkle all come into the game. Callie Liker remains, and she's the only one that remains. So Maddie Hutchison, Savannah Schneider, Nicole Dinkle. Maddie Hutchison now will come out. J.C. Dale and Callie Liker. So the Indians with 3 freshmen, a junior, and a senior in this lineup, down 7-3. A minute into the second quarter in the opening round of the Mid-America Classic here in McPherson. Here's Callie Leiker, right side Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle out high, Maddie Keller. Keller looks left side, can't make the pass. Has her dribble to use, now gives it to J.C. Dale. Dale looking for a cutter. Bounce pass to Callie Leiker. Leiker against the man-to-man defense to Nicole Dinkle on the left side, picked up by 5'10", Caroline Hoppick. Right side, J.C. Dale. Thought about a three, instead will drive and is called for a travel. Indians' 10th turnover, and Hayes High basketball brought to you by State Glass Company, Lewis Automotive Group, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Leon's Welding and Fabrication. 6:36 to go in the second quarter. Hayes High in some full court pressure. Hoppick on the back side of that pressure, dribbles into the right corner, stops, gives it out high into the hands of Wilson. Fakes on the three, now shoots the three and knocks it down. Sydney Wilson with 5. It's 10-3, Hayes High down by 7, 6:20 to go in the first half. Nicole Dinkle out high to Schneider, right side for J.C. Dale. Dale bounce pass for Leiker, has to save it by putting the ball on the floor. Goes to the left side, off a Maddie Keller screen to Nicole Dinkle. Indians operating their offense about 6 feet beyond the three-point line. Tough to get a shot off against this very tall Olathe East team who has 4 starters in their lineup at 5'10" or taller. Here's Nicole Dinkle on the right side. Indians down 10-3 with 5:50 to go. Here's Keller, pump fake, in some trouble, out to Dinkle, lines up a three that's no good, hard off the heel of the rim. Rebound is tipped around, out near midcourt, saved by Gleason. Out to the other side comes Hoppick, reverse layup is good. Hoppick with 2 points. And Hayes High's down 12-3, down by 9 with 5.5 to go before halftime. Indians 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and 10 first half turnovers, and a foul on a drive by Nicole Dinkle. That is 4 fouls on each team now. The foul is, I believe, on Hoppick, and that's her second. They had that up as her second earlier. Now she checks out with 2. Nicole Dinkle out. Talon Cleveno re-enters the lineup. 5:19 to go, first half. Indians down 12-3. Inbound to Maddie Keller out by the three-point line from the sideline. Talon Cleveno will come get it. Cleveno with the 5-second count on, dribbles to the right side, now to the left, picks up the dribble to Callie Leiker. Leiker now double-teamed, dribbles around it to the baseline, triple-teamed and travels. Indians 11th first half turnover. Just 1 field goal in the first half. Olathe East not a high-scoring team at 46 points a game, but they allow just 32 per contest. They're doing much of what they have done all season long against teams. Here's Gleason. Up ahead, it will go to Wilson, who hit a 3 moments ago. Into the right-hand corner for Cameron Kincaid. Over the top to Gleason. Lost the basketball, gets it back, attacks the paint, passes off late, stolen away Hayes High. Savannah Schneider with the steal. 10 Olathe East turnovers. Leiker wants to push the rock, gives it onto the right side for J.C. Dale. Pump fake, drives, shoots, and misses. Rebound Maddie Keller. She can't score. Rebound out of bounds, and they call a foul from midcourt on Hayes High. It'll be a foul on J.C. Dale. Her first and the team's 5th. Maddie Keller out, J.C. Dale out, Audra Schmeidler in, Haley Georgian joining Maddie Hutchison. Savannah Schneider, Talon Cleveno as Callie Leiker takes a seat as well. 12-3, Hayes High down by 9, 4:34 to go, second quarter. Here's Gleason with the basketball. Indians full court pressure. Doesn't work, is getting the ball across half court. Reagan Shoemaker. Right side for Wilson, who has the game's only 3. Onto the backside finds senior Jasnowski. And then out high to Gleason, the point guard, who's 5'7" and really about the shortest player in this game for Olathe East. Hawks very tall, and they're very selective with their shooting. Here's Gleason, left side 3, way too strong, but it banks in. It hit the right corner of the box on the backboard and bounced in, and Gleason has her second field goal and has 5. 15-3. Here's a drive to George. Out to Schmeidler for 3. No good. And the rebound comes down to Jasnowski. And the Indians, 1 of 9 from the field, have scored just their 1 field goal with 4:55 to go in the quarter. First quarter, it gave them a lead. Now here's a 3 missing badly from Hope Owens. Out of bounds to Hayes High. East on the season, 35% beyond the three-point line. They are 2 for 4 today. Hayes High 0 for 4 beyond the arc and 1 for 9 from the field, and really have had about 2 good open looks from the field, and that's it. Here's Maddie Hutchison with the basketball. Drives on Gleason. Bumped. Saves the ball. Gets it to Savannah Schneider. Schneider out to Cleveno. 3:20 to go, second quarter. 15-3. Hayes High is down by 12. Here's Hutchison. Out to Cleveno. Pump fake on a three. Left side Schmeidler. And then back out to Maddie Hutchison. Indians passed up on 2 contested three-pointers. Ball left side for Audra Schmeidler. Schmeidler wants to drive on the sideline. Stops with the basketball. Cross-court pass to George. A long two-pointer from just inside the arc misses. And the rebound comes down to Reagan Shoemaker. Indians 1 of 10 from the field. Here's Gleason stopping in the right corner. Gives it out to Hope Owens. Around the perimeter left side for Wilson. Sydney Wilson with the rock. Gives it out high to Katie Gleason. On the right side for Hope Owens. Owens just past the three-point line. High-low pass to Jasnowski. Misses it off the bottom of the rim, and then Jasnowski fouled the Indians' Maddie Hutchison on the rebounds. Jasnowski's first. Each team now with 5 fouls. And for Olathe East, here's McKenna Weinmiller back in, the 5'6" freshman for Olathe East. And back in as well for the East Hawks, Cameron Kincaid. 15-3, Indians down with 2.5 to go first half. Savannah Schneider with the basketball to Talon Cleveno in the center circle. Cleveno stops, got away with a double dribble, gives it over right side for Audra Schmeidler. Neither team able to score in this first half, but the Indians really struggling, down 15-3. Here is a drive by Schneider into the corner for Cleveno. Three-pointer, she's fouled. It banks in, and a chance for a 4-point play for Talon Cleveno. And the three-pointer good by Cleveno is her 10th of the year. A chance at a 3-point play for Cleveno. Free throw up and good, and it's a 4-point play for Cleveno. 15-7. Hayes High trails by 8 after the foul by Wilson. The three banked in, and now a travel on Wilson. It is Olathe East's 11th turnover. Hayes High just went and over doubled their points from 15-3 to 15-7. And substitution for the East Hawks, Katie Gleason in for Hope Owens. Indians thought they could force some turnovers and some full court pressure, and they have done that. Hutchison inbound to Talon Cleveno, backcourt with 2 minutes to go in the first half. 15-7, Indians down by 8. Haley George on the right side, one of the 2 Indian field goals, gives it to Maddie Hutchison. Turns to Schmeidler, 15-footer, no good left side. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Nope, Hutchison saved it. If she let it go, it would have been Hayes High basketball. Instead, it's saved by Weinmiller. Weinmiller gives it out high to Jasnowski, who walks twice, then passes left side for Gleason. Inside it goes for Shoemaker. Turns, kicks it to Jasnowski. Then her pass nearly stolen out of bounds to Hayes High. Turnover 12 on Olathe East. Think Hayes High is probably catching a break on that one. Looked like one of the Indians touched it. Indian basketball brought to you by Ellis County Abstract and Title, Discovery Drilling, Progressive Physical Therapy, Roof Masters Roofing and RM Custom Metals, along with M&D Incorporated, High Plains Roofing, USD 49, HaysPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Ball left side, Maddie Hutchison fires a three, too strong, long rebound, ends up in the hands of Wilson. Good look, but couldn't knock it down, and here comes Olathe East, breaking the pressure, layup good by McKenna Weinmiller. 17-7, Indians back down by 10. Indians got the 4-point play. Now here's a drive. Maddie Hutchison fouled. It is the 6th team foul on Hutchison, or rather on McPherson. So no free throws yet. The second foul called of the quarter, of the half rather, against McKenna Weinmiller. He was up there earlier for 2. And now it is 17 fouls, so 1-1 for Maddie Hutchison. 58% on the year, 28-41. Indians need all the points they can get with a minute to go first half, down 17-7. And now the officials with a conversation will leave it at 1-1. And now they stop play. I think they're checking as to who the foul is on. Or is it to check if it's 1-1? The ball was already in Maddie Hutchison's hands. And then they stop play, and we'll try to redo the front end of the 1-1. Maddie looking for her first point in her first start. Free throw air balls, and it goes to Olathe East. So finally, Olathe East agrees that it's the 7th team foul after we had 2 delays in game, and Maddie checks out of the game. Hutchison, that is. Maddie Keller, J.C. Dale into the ball game. Rachel Taylor in for the first time. Indians full court pressure. Gleason in the middle of the floor onto the right side for Wilson. Inside a minute to go, Indians down by 10. Out high, Gleason. Right side, Wilson, who has a 3 in the game. Looks over the top of the defense for Kincaid. Kincaid with 3 free throws in the game. Gives it over the top to Gleason. Resets the offense. Indians have switched to a man-to-man here late in the quarter with 35 seconds to go before halftime. 17-7, Indians down by 10. Gleason on the right side, off a screen, step back three-pointer, banks off, no good. Rebound, Callie Liker, trying to beat the defense down the floor. Has 2 defenders in front of her, stops, shoots, got it blocked, and the rebound comes down to Kincaid. Right idea, couldn't get it to go in, and then a carry called against Kincaid for Olathe East's 13th turnover of the first half. Indians have 11, 9 of those came in the first quarter. Now Talon Cleveno will come in to the game with 15.2 seconds showing on the first half clock. 17-7, Indians down by 10. And now a whistle, and somebody needs to tie their shoe. That's J.C. Dale for Hayes High. Cleveno to inbounds. Gives it out to Callie Liker. Liker with 10 seconds, right side into the corner for Cleveno. Open for 3, no good. Maddie Keller runs down the rebound on the sideline, gets run into, and they call a out of bounds to Olathe East. And Maddie Keller still down on the sideline. Keller had run down the basketball. There was contact from both, 2 players going for a loose ball, and then Keller ends up on the sideline with 5.9 seconds remaining. I think that's what head coach Kirk Maska is checking on. It was what the call was. It is out of bounds to Olathe East. Maddie Keller hurt earlier in the season in the Hayes City shootout. Was hit square in the shin earlier this season. And she's actually blocked from where we're at. Our line of sight is blocked by the Olathe East bench to find out how Maddie Keller is. So she is down on the sideline in front of the bench with 5.9 seconds remaining before halftime. So we'll check on Maddie Keller as the Indians trail 17-7 around the Western Athletic Conference. It's tournament week for most of the girls teams, as Garden City and Dodge City are both in the 40th annual Newton Invitational. Garden City had the same 3 o'clock tip-off as Hayes High. Garden City takes on Andover Central, who is number 8 in 4A Division I this season. Dodge City plays a late game at 8:15. They take on host school Newton. Great Bend is in the Firebird Winter Classic hosted by Lawrence Free State. Great Bend takes on the 6th-rated Free State's Firebirds at 6:30 in the first round. 4 of the top 6 teams in Class 6A are in that tournament at Lawrence Free State, as Wichita South, Washburn Rural, Lawrence Free State, and Derby all state ranked in 6A in that 2016 Firebird Winter Classic. The 40th annual Newton Invitational. Bishop Miege takes on Cape and Mount Carmel. Newton versus Dodge City. Bishop Carroll versus Olathe Northwest, and Andover Central versus Garden City. A couple of years ago, those 2 teams met up in that tournament to play. Hayes High will see Dodge City back here in the McPherson Invitational later next year, as Dodge City will re-enter in the odd number years here. Maddie Keller now up on the floor, standing on the floor on the baseline. Indian coaching staff, Matt Brooks, Kirk Maska there. Also down on the end, assistant principal Tom Albers there for Hayes High. Maddie Keller going to very gingerly limp back towards the Indian locker room. They actually rolled out the EMS here, who is always stationed down at the east goal here. Won't be needed at this point, but Maddie has had a tough luck this season in tournaments. She's been injured a couple of times. Hayes High down 17-7 right before halftime. One of the lowest scoring games in this tournament Hayes High was ever involved in, actually, was the Indians won a game 32-26. 4 seconds to go before halftime. Inbound goes to Shoemaker. Driving layup, no good at the buzzer, and that's halftime. Indians down 17-7, scoring a premium in the first half of the first game of the Mid-America Classic in McPherson. Indians down by 10. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
If you're in pain, see Progressive Physical Therapy Center in Hayes. Progressive is an outpatient...
Well,
this presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover.
Back in McPherson is the Hayes High Lady Indians and Olathe East Hawks do battle in the first round of the 2016 Mid-America Classic. Hayes High at the break down 17-7. 4 points for Talon Cleveno on a 4-point play. Haley George with 2 points, one for Nicole Dinkle for Olathe East in the first half. 5 for each Katie Gleason and Sydney Wilson. 2 points for Caroline Hoppick, 2 for McKenna Weinmiller, 3 for Cameron Kincaid, all 3 of hers coming from the free throw line. Halftime stats courtesy of Dick Schmidt with Crop Production Services of Ellis, Hayes, and La Crosse, saying thank you to all the area producers for your support over the past 3 years. Their focus is on the right seed, nutrients, crop protection products, and advice on every acre. Contact Dick Schmidt, 731-5413. Hayes High will likely be without Maddie Keller, getting her right knee iced now. She went down towards the end of the first half. It appears at this point to at least be well enough to stay here at the facility at McPherson High School. And Hayes High will start the second half with the basketball, moving left to right. Maddie Hutchison, Callie Liker, along with Haley George, Talon Cleveno, Audra Schmeidler, the 5 for Hayes High. Same lineup they had in the first half, and the Indians throw it away to start the second quarter. 12 turnovers on Hayes High here in the ball game now. Olathe East had 14 at the break. Hayes High just a little over their average. They had 9 in the first quarter and then 2 in the second quarter. Ball over the top of the defense for Olathe East. Cameron Kincaid onto the right side for Katie Gleason. Back to Kincaid. 2 dribbles. Runner down the lane. No good. Rebound comes down to Audra Schmeidler. That shot altered by Haley George, and here come the Indians left to right. Stopping in the corner is Callie Liker. Gives it out to Schmeidler for 3. Good! Indians' second three-pointer of the game. Schmeidler's first points. It's 17-10, and the Indians get the first points of the second half. Olathe East doesn't score much. They average 46 a game. Hayes High held them to 17 in the first half. Indians score 46 as well. They were held to 7 in the first half. Here's the ball right side for Gleason. She has a 3 in the game. Into the left corner for Wilson. She has the other East 3. Now to Kincaid. Onto the backside. Wide open layup is good by Caroline Hoppick. Her second field goal. She has 4, 19-10. Left wide open on the back of the zone defense. Here's Callie Liker looking to go left side off a Schmeidler screen into the corner to Talon Cleveno. Out to Schmeidler, open again for 3. No good, just a little short, and the rebound comes down to Hoppick. Well, that's a good-looking 3 off her hand, just would not go down. Here's Hoppick running over a defender, and a charge taken by Maddie Hutchison. 15th Olathe East turnover. Boy, Hoppick got that elbow and hip out in front of her, and she just jumped right into Hutchison. It is a foul on, they put it on the board against Hope Owens, but Hope Owens is not in the ball game. I think that's on Hoppick. Here's a pass underneath for Liker, up and in, and the Indians cut into the lead again. Callie Liker's first 2 points, 19-12, and we've had a flurry of scoring here in the third quarter, 24 first quarter points. There's already been 7 here in the third quarter. I should say 24 first half points. Here's the ball left side for Hoppick. Hoppick on the right side for Gleason. From just inside the arc, gives the ball up to Shoemaker. High lane, now out left side. It'll go for Hoppick. Drives to Gleason. Back to Hoppick. Slow bounce pass. Lines up a 3. No good. Too strong, but the offensive rebound comes down to Sydney Wilson. To a cutting Hoppick. Misses. Rebound Shoemaker. She's fouled and will shoot free throws. Indians couldn't corral the defensive rebounds. With 5:33 to go third quarter. And the 31% shooting Regan Shoemaker to the free throw line. The foul was called on Maddie Hutchison to stop the layup on the offensive rebound. Free throw up and no good. Indians will bring J.C. Dale, Nicole Dinkle, Savannah Schneider in the ball game for Maddie Hutchison, Haley George, Talon Cleveno. And now Caroline Hoppick checks out of the ball game. And Hope Owens comes in. So Shoemaker back to the free throw line, 0 for 1 and now 0 for 2. Hard rebound comes down to Audra Schmeidler, and the Indians avoid any damage, down by 7, 5.5 to go in the quarter. Here's Schneider to Dale, to Dinkle, back to Callie Liker. Liker, left-handed dribble to Audra Schmeidler. Schmeidler drives, runner with the left hand blocked, taken away by Shoemaker, and back the other way comes Olathe East. Right idea, but Shoemaker, 6'1", just reached up and tipped it away. Here's Shoemaker from 13 feet. No good. Oh, it rattled him. She missed 2 free throws from 15 feet, then knocks down a 13-foot jumper, 21-12. Indians down by 9 once again. Here's Schneider with the basketball. Freshman with the right-handed dribble to Audra Schmeidler. Has a three-pointer in the quarter. To Dale. Dale turns, threw it away. Anticipated Schmeidler being open on the cut. She was not. Taken away by East. Into the left corner. Owens lines up a three that's no good. Tipped rebound. J.C. Dale comes down with her first board. And the Indians are down by 9. Here's Savannah Schneider. Cutting. Baseline bounce pass to Dinkle. Her shot blocked. Out of bounds. Stays with Hayes High. You normally see that being a foul call because of the follow-through on the block. It didn't look like there was any contact, but a lot of times on those follow-throughs like that, you see fouls being called. Dinkle inbound to Schmeidler, 15-footer, came up short. She was fading away. Rebound ripped out of the hands of Olathe East. It'll go to the Hawks. Indians 2 for 15 in the first quarter shooting. They are 2 for 6 here in the third quarter. East basketball, Indians down by 9, 21-12, trailed by as many as 12 points. Here's the ball right side, Hope Owens. Fakes a three to Gleason. Gleason, 2 dribbles left hand, runner down the lane, blocked by Schmeidler and taken away. Her fourth board and gets the block, then she throws it away. Taken away by Olathe East, taken away by Owens, out to Gleason. Indians squander a chance midway through the third quarter to get closer. Here's Gleason open for three, crawls off the rim, no good. Schmeidler gets her 5th rebounds. Audra's older sister, Lindsay Schmeidler, is the second best rebounding tournament in this tournament's history. She had 41 in a tournament, tied for second all-time, one off the all-tournament record at 42. Here's Schmeidler, out high to Liker. Liker, left-handed dribble, gives it off to Nicole Dinkle. Pump fake, gets into the lane. Her runner, partially blocked. Rebound, J.C. Dale can't hit the putback, and the rebound comes down to Shoemaker. Boy, Dale got a great look at the basket. Couldn't come up with it. Down on the other end, Kincaid. Her runner no good, and she'll shoot free throws. Hayes High has had some great opportunities here in the third quarter to cut into this 9-point ball game at 21-12, but they've gone empty. Foul on Audra Schmeidler, her second. And at the free throw line will be Kincaid. She's 3 of 4, but misses this one. Indian basketball is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Westview Church, Thomas More Prep Marion, Carpet One of Hayes, Vitsum Decorating Center, Discovery Drilling, and Paul Wartenberger Construction. Indians down 9, 21-12. Down by 10 at halftime, 17-7. Second free throw by Kincaid, good. She's 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 22-12, Indians throw away the basketball. Full court pressure by East, foul in the lane. Free throws for the Hawks. Indians tried a much more difficult pass than was needed to get the inbound done. And the foul called against J.C. Dale. Her second, 2 free throws for Sydney Wilson, a 65% free throw shooter, knocks it down. Wilson with a game-high 6 points, 23-12. And a free throw here can make this the largest lead of the game at 12, and it is. 7 for Wilson. 24-12, East doubling up Hayes High with 3:10 to go in this third quarter. Cleveno at the point, man-to-man defense from East. Cleveno right-handed dribble, comes off a Haley George screen. The ball poked away, goes back and gets it to J.C. Dale, and a foul. That's actually Schneider fouled. She's held by McKenna Weinmiller. That'll be Weinmiller's third. And the third foul, check that, second foul on the East Hawks. Hayes High inbound, Maddie Hutchison back to the lineup. Savannah Schneider, Talon Cleveno, J.C. Dale, Haley George. George out high, right side, threw it away. Indians turnover number 16 on the other end. Layup is good by Sydney Wilson, who has a game-high 9. 26-12, a 7-0 Olathe East run. They've built their biggest lead of the game at 14. Here's Haley George in the right corner. Inside to Dale. Dale turns. Back out to George. Tipped pass. Stolen away. Jump ball will be called. It'll go to Olathe East on the Indians' 17th turnover. Did they call a timeout? They did. So it was a timeout, not a jump ball. So the arrow stays with the East Hawks. 2:33 to go third quarter. Indians were trying to make a run of it. They got an Audra Schmeidler 3 to make it a 7-point ball game, and then got a basket also from Callie Leicher to again make it a 7-point game at 19-12, but a 7-0 run by Olathe East has opened up the biggest lead of the game at 14. Hayes High, for what it's worth, on a 7-game losing streak here at the Mid-America Classic. Of course, part of that season where Hayes High did not win a game, and then 6 wins a year ago, none of them coming here at the tournament. Indian basketball brought to you by Service Master Clean, Master Cleaners, Lifetime Dental Care, and Insurance Planning. 26-12, Hayes High down by 14 points. Have 4 field goals in the game, 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter, 2 here in the third. Here's a pick and roll looking inside for Shoemaker. East can't find it and throws the basketball away. 16 turnovers on the Hawks. Olathe East only averages 46 points per ball game, so they're not used to scoring in bunches. Their high mark was 66 in their opening season win. Everything else lower than that. Here's J.C. Dale, pump fake out to Haley George, out high to Hutchison, to Cleveno, drives out to J.C. Dale, over top of the defense to Hutchison, lost it off her head. It's a whistle and a jump ball that goes to Olathe East. Indians' 18th turnover. Olathe East in this season has scored those 66 points in a win. Their next high mark, 56. And then everything else is 45 and under. Right now, 26-12, Indians down 14. Ball out high to Jasnoski, inside on a nice high-low pass to Shoemaker, who has 4 points. 28-12, and it's a 9-0 run for Olathe East, and their lead grows to 16 biggest of the game. Haley George threw it away. Tried for a cutting Schneider, thrown away. 19 Hayes High turnovers, matching their season average. Here's Gleason out to Jasnoski, inside. 2 Indians hit the deck, and an easy layup put up and in by Shoemaker, who has 6. Timeout, Hayes High. 30-12, Indians now down by 18. The Indians' lowest mark of the season was 20 points, and that was in their previous loss before this tournament against Dodge City. Indians lost 48-20. Hayes High 8 points shy of hitting that mark right now. Indian basketball brought to you by Bonaparte Treat, Hayes Chevrolet, M&D Incorporated, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, and Union Station Coffee and Roastery. 30-12, Indians down by 18 with a minute 18 to go. Third quarter, twice made it a 7-point ball game in this third quarter on an Audra Schmeidler 3. It was 19-12 when Callie Leicher put in a field goal. Indians were down 21-12 when the Hayes High missed 3 consecutive shots, including a good look on a three-pointer and a good look on an offensive rebound, but both missed, and Hayes High down now 30-12. Here's Nicole Dinkle, left side, looking in for J.C. Dale, and set out high to Audra Schmeidler, one of the 2 Indians' three-pointers in this game. Schmeidler, one dribble at the right hand, now picked up by Shoemaker, clears it out to Talon Cleveno at half court. Cleveno with a minute to go first quarter. Feeds it inside J.C. Dale. Back to Cleveno. Pump fake on a 3. Drives. Kicks it out to Schmeidler. Shoots a 3. That's good. Audra Schmeidler's second 3. Nice inside-out game. And the Indians make it 30-15. Audra Schmeidler with her second 3 of the game with 45 seconds to go. Third quarter. Here's a drive by Weinmiller. Cut off nicely by the Indian defense. Right side for Hope Owens. Owens with the 5 count on, still on, picks up the dribble to beat the 5 count with 30 seconds to go third quarter. 30-15 game. Here's a Gleason drive, bounce pass to Shoemaker, layup good, and she's fouled. 8 for Shoemaker. She'll go to the free throw line for an and 1. Audra Schmeidler picks up her third foul. Shoemaker to the line for a 3-point play. 0 for 2 in the game. And this free throw misses. Offensive rebound, Jasnoski. And Olathe East can work for the final shot of the third quarter, leading by 17, 32-15. Here's a pick and roll. Kincaid out high to Shoemaker. 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Out high, Jasnoski over the top for Shoemaker. Layup good. And the Indians just cannot handle Regan Shoemaker, who has 10 points all in the third quarter. The 6'1 junior now at her season average. After three, 34-15. Indians down by 19 after 3 quarters. This is Hayes High Lady Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vitston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Screen print, Don Logo, screen printing and embroidery. 2717 Platte Avenue in Hayes. 96.9 KFIX Plainville Hayes.
34-15 to the fourth quarter we go. Hayes High trails by 19, their largest deficit of the game. Here's Callie Liker inside to J.C. Dale against a 6'1 player. Puts up a shot, misses. Callie Liker with the offensive rebound. Out to Nicole Dinkle from 17. She misses. Rebound to J.C. Dale. Layup misses. And the rebound this time comes down to Shoemaker. She gets the ball ripped away from her, and a foul on Nicole Dinkle. Well, the Indians worked hard for those shots. Couldn't get any of them to go up and in. And it'll be Olathe East basketball. Fouls on Nicole Dinkle, her first. Well, Indians got 3 good looks on that possession. Couldn't get them to drop. Down 34-15. Here's the ball out high. Shoemaker, feed inside. Layup missed. Rebound, Talon Cleveno. And Olathe East with a rare second half miss. They were 7 of 12, 7 of 13 in that third quarter. Here's Schmeidler, 2 threes in the third quarter. Gives it to Callie Liker. Out high to Nicole Dinkle. Dinkle, the jab step to the left, now dribbles to the right. Gives it to Schmeidler. Pump fake right. Steps back, can't shoot the 3. Pass to Callie Liker. Liker drives, can't shoot. Instead out to Dinkle for 3. Banked it in! Nicole Dinkle's first three-pointer of the year. And Hayes High makes it 34-18, and a timeout. Olathe East, they couldn't get the basketball in with 6:48 to go in the ball game. Nicole Dinkle's first three-pointer of the year gives Hayes High their 4th of the ball game. A full timeout taken by Olathe East coach Clint Evans. Indian basketball brought to you by Vernie's Hamburger House, Next Tech Wireless, Bacon Dry and Appraising Services, Carico Implement, and Home Steel Siding and Windows. Hayes High will bring, looks like 5 new players into the ball game, as Katie Frost is going to check in. Also Savannah Schneider, Rachel Taylor checking into the ball game. J.C. Dale will remain in the lineup for the Indians. And Maddie Hutchison will return with 6:48 to go in the game. Hayes High to get either Manhattan or Andale in the what will be consolation semifinals, unless Hayes High can overcome a 16-point deficit in the next 6:48. Hayes High will play on Friday at 3 o'clock against either currently 8-1 Manhattan or 3-6 Andale. If you were a betting man, you would guess the Indians will face Andale, which seems like most of the years Hayes High comes to this tournament, somehow they end up meeting up with the Andale Indians. Hayes High beat a undefeated Andale team in 2012 on their way to the finals of this tournament, where they finished second to McPherson in their highest ever finish here at the Mid-America Classic. Ball left side, left half of the court for Gleason and Olathe East. 6.5 to go. Indians down by 16, 34-18 after the bank-in 3 by Nicole Dinkle. Here's the ball left side for Caroline Hoppick. Scored 4 points in the game. Averages 9.5. Gleason on the right side. Off a screen. Stops with the basketball. Gives it back out to Hoppick. Left side to Wilson. Wilson with a good game with 9 points. She averages 9 a game. Drive. Pulls up from 15. Misses. Rebound tipped. And Shoemaker comes down with it on the offensive side. And the size of Olathe East really starting to become an issue. Here's a pass into Kincaid, back into the right corner, three-pointer, good by Hoppick. Her 12th three-pointer of the year. She has 7, 37-18. Indians down by 19. Here's Shoemaker, passes left side to Rachel Taylor, back to Schneider, to Hutchison, out to Schneider, over top of the defense to Rachel Taylor. Taylor passes inside, it's tipped out of bounds, stays with the Indians. With 5:31 to go, fourth quarter, and for Olathe East, here comes Emily Jasnowski. 5'10 senior, the only senior on the team for the East Hawks. Hayside down by 19, 37-18. Fewest points scored in a tournament game was 11. So Hayside has cleared that, but they have not cleared their season low of 20 so far as Hayside turns the ball over for the 20th time. That season low for Hayside came in their previous game before this tournament against Dodge City, where they lost 48-20. Hayside is going to bring Macy Steckel into the ball game on the next dead ball. There's a pass inside. Kincaid scores. Right now, Olathe East using their size, just going high-low. Kincaid with 6 now. And Hayside, that man-to-man, just cannot compare to the size of Olathe East, who seems like everybody they bring in the game is 5'10". Here's Rachel Taylor. Gets a pass over the top to Frost. Frost can't handle it. Out of bounds. Indian turnover number 21. So Macy Steckel will enter the ball game for the first time. She will replace Maddie Hutchison. And for Olathe East, Hope Owens re-enters the lineup. As does McKenna Weinmiller. 4:43 to go, third quarter. Indians down 39-18. Here's Weinmiller on the right side off a Jasnowski screen, gives it out high to Kincaid. Kincaid left side then for Hoppick. Runs a pick and roll. Stops with the basketball. Runs it over onto the right side in the hands of Hope Owens. Owens puts the ball on the floor with her left hand. Crosses over. Stops on the three-point line and back around to the left side. And it's one thing Olathe East does really well. They move that ball left to right, then back onto the left side and really work each side of the court well. Here's Hoppa. Pull-up three. Way too strong. J.C. Dale goes up and grabs her 4th rebound, 2 off of her career high of 6. Ball left side for Schneider. Ball kicked. No violation called. Now on the other end, East can't corral it, and it goes back to Hayes High. I don't know that East ever got control of the basketball. Audra Schmeidler comes in for J.C. Dale. And now Callie Leiker back in for Savannah Schneider. These Indian freshmen, they've seen some good competition this year, but nothing like what they will see here in the Mid-America Classic. Inside 4 minutes to go. Indians down 39-18. Indians have done pretty well defensively, but offensively just can't score. Macy Steckel to Taylor. Now to Callie Leiker. Leiker looking left side for Frost. Keeps the dribble instead to Macy Steckel. Steckel one dribble. Then to Audra Schmeidler out high. Can't shoot the three. Tries to step back. Uses up her dribble. Now to Rachel Taylor. Picked up by Hoppick. Thought about a three. Bounce pass right side. Steckel from just inside the arc. Misses. Rebound comes down to Macy. Baseline jumper. Misses. Rebound Callie Leiker. Out to Rachel Taylor. She'll fire a long 2 that's no good. Rebound tipped. And this time it comes down to Kincaid. Indians with 3 good looks. Couldn't score on the other end. Layup Hoppick. She has 9, 39-18, 21-point lead for the Olathe East Hawks, their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's the ball to Rachel Taylor out high, picked up by Hoppick. Right side Steckel. Steckel inside, got her pass taken away by Weinmiller. Indians 22nd turnover. Then Weinmiller loses the ball, but it ends up in the hands of Jasnowski, who lays it up and in. Her first field goal, it's 43-18. Here's the ball right side for Macy Steckel. Steckel got the ball poked away. Callie Leiker couldn't corral it. Out of bounds. 23 turnovers on Hayes High. Indian basketball is brought to you by G&L Tire and Automotive, Advanced Insulation and Coatings, APAC, KG&J Customs, KJ&G Customs, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. 2.5 to go. Indians down 43-18. Indians have scored under 30 only twice this season, but 2 of those times going to come in back-to-back games. Here's a Weinmiller drive, shot over Frost, misses, rebound out of bounds to Hayes High as Abby Sahlberg, a 5'8 junior, checks in for the first time for the East Hawks. Audra Schmeidler out, J.C. Dale back in for the Indians, and now Olathe East brings in Grace C. Davis, a 5'5 freshman, in for the first time. 2:15 to go in the ballgame. Hayes High down 43-18. Also Grace Aronson, a 5'7 freshman, in for the Hawks. Here's Taylor out high, picked up by Weinmiller. Rachel Taylor drives, gives it to Macy Steckel. Timeout Hayes High with 2:01 remaining in the game. Coach Kirk Maskell wants to talk to some of the young Indians in the contest to get some offense working. Hayes High will get either Manhattan or Andale in the semifinals on the consolation side of the bracket. 3 o'clock on Friday. The final day of the tournament will have consolation basketball either in the 5th place game at 3:45 or 7th place game at 2 o'clock. This tournament also features a 3-point championship shootout, a free throw championship shootout as well. Very well ran tournament by the McPherson Optimist Club, one of their biggest fundraisers of the year. Always a joy to come down to the tournament. Bring you stats at halftime and after the games as well. They provide that for all the teams. Here's Callie Liker being fouled on a jump shot from just inside the arc, and Callie will shoot 2 free throws with 1:58 to go in the game. Indians 2 for 4 from the free throw line thus far. And for Callie, just her 14th and 15th attempt of the year. She's 6 for 13 this season. Free throw is no good. It's a really good media guide presented to you as well for the tournament, including history notes, all-time performances. Free throw by Liker, no good. Rebound comes down to Hope Owens. Indians have a couple of really good performances here. Paige Lunsford was the leading scorer of the 2012 tournament at 60 points. She averaged 20 points a game here in the tournament. It was the 16th best performance in a tournament by a player all-time here. Also, we mentioned earlier, Lindsay Schmeidler. She has the 2nd best rebounding performance all-time here at the tournament with 41, one off the all-time record. Traveled by Olathe East, their 17th turnover. Paige Lunsford also with an all-time tournament record of 23 made free throws here at the Mid-America Classic in McPherson, their 21st tournament. Here's the ball out in the hands of Callie Liker. Left side, Katie Frost. Frost then to J.C. Dale out high. Dribbles off to the right side. Bumped and fouled. And it's a foul on Abby Sahlberg. And Coach Clint Evans for Olathe East hollers out, "White, do not foul." I think sentiments echoed by pretty much everybody in the gymnasium in the 43-18 score. Indian basketball. Here's a Callie Liker drive. Stop. Pull up from 15. Misses. Rebound out of bounds. Stays with the Indians. And a ball inbound onto the right sideline for Dale. To Taylor. Out high to Callie Liker. Indians work the offense to Liker. Out high to Rachel Taylor. Right side Steckel. Pump fake. One dribble. Wraps the pass inside to Dale. Dale fights through a double team, shoots, misses. Rachel Taylor offensive rebound to Frost. Right side jumper on the way by Macy Steckel is no good. Rebound Liker, she can't score. Rebound Dale, she can't score. Rebound on the floor. It is a jump ball that goes to Olathe East. Hayes High just now 1 of 13 in the 4th quarter shooting. And Hayes High with just 5 field goals in the game. The Indians will foul a driving Olathe East player, and 2 free throws coming up for the East Hawks with 35 seconds remaining. The foul is on Steckel. The free throws will come from McKenna Weinmiller. 3 for 7 on the season. Free throw up, and it hits the heel of the rim, hits the front of the rim, and bounces off, no good. Second free throw for Weinmiller. 43-18. Both teams average 46 points a game. Free throw good for Weinmiller. She has 3 in the game. 44-18. Hayes High with the basketball. A field goal matches their season low of points at 20. Here's Macy Steckel left corner to Callie Liker. Long 2-pointer, good. Callie Liker's second field goal. She has 4, so the Indians match their season low at 20, 44-20. Ball lost by Owens. by Weinmiller, saved by Owens with 10 seconds remaining in the game. Hayes High will fall to 4-7 on the season. Olathe East 9-1, and their good defense just continues to impress as J.C. Dale blocks a shot out of bounds with 0.6 seconds remaining. Hayes High will play Manhattan or Andale in the consolation semifinals. 0.6 seconds remaining, ball inbound, and that will be the contest. Hayes High falls by 24 to the number 7 team in Class 6A. Back-to-back games, Indians have 20-point losses, both of those to Class 6A ranked teams, Dodge City and now to Olathe East. Hayes High in the consolation semifinals will face Andale or Manhattan here in McPherson in the 21st annual Mid-America Classic. Hayes High led in the ball game by Audra Schmeidler with 6 points. The only player in double figures was Olathe East's Reagan Shoemaker with 10, and all of those came for her in the third quarter. Final score 44-20. Indians fall by 24. This has been Hayes High Lady Indian Basketball.
Spending money to improve